we begin?
Yes. Plain and simple, we'd like President Bartlett to aggressively support legislation that would make it mandatory for every public school in America to teach geography using the Peters projection map instead of the traditional Mercator.
Give me $200 and it's done. Really?
No. Why are we changing maps?
Because, CJ, the Mercator projection has fostered European imperialist attitudes for centuries and created an ethnic bias against the Third World.
Really?
The German cartographer, Mercator, originally designed this map in 1569 as a navigational tool for European sailors.
The map enlarges areas at the poles to create straight lines of constant bearing or geographic direction.
So it makes it easier to cross an ocean.
But
Yes.
it distorts the relative size of nations and continents.
Are you saying the map is wrong?
Oh dear, yes. Look at Greenland.
Okay.
Now look at Africa.
Okay.
The two land masses appear to be roughly the same size.
Yes.
Would it blow your mind if I told you that Africa is in reality 14 times larger?
Yes?
Here we have Europe drawn considerably larger than South America. When it's 6.9 million square miles, South America is almost double the size of Europe's 3.8 million.
Alaska appears 3 times as large as Mexico, when Mexico is larger by 0.1 million square miles.
Germany appears in the middle of the map when it's in the northernmost quarter of the Earth.
Wait. Relative size is one thing, but you're telling me that Germany isn't where we think it is?
Nothing's where you think it is.
Where is it?
I'm glad you asked.
That's it. Bulldoze all the schools and colleges. Detonate and burn down all globes and maps. Because I'm about to solve another mystery by getting totally shit-faced drinking malt liquor. Topic malt liquor video. Live TV. There we go. Cool 45. Malt liquor. I woke you up to the flat earth. I woke you up to Devil's Tower as a tree stump. Now I'm going to wake you up to this.
So we can read along here. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Okay. And the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord, when I have gotten me honor upon Pharaoh, upon his chariots, and upon his horsemen. And the angel of God, which went before the camp of Israel, it removed and went behind them. And the pillar of the cloud went from before their face and stood behind them. And it came where? In between the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of Israel. And it was a cloud and darkness to them, but it gave light by night to these, so that one came not near the other all night. So with that being said, what God did was, when they were traveling over, there was a separation. You know, God ended up putting the cloud behind them, which made a split. God stopped time, y'all. God stopped time. You understand what I'm saying? He split time. It gave the Israelites in the mixed multitude, as we would say, a head start. How long of a head start? A day. A day. Okay? They gave him a day. So this is why you can go down. They don't want you to know that you can go down into Egypt and the time will change just like that. There's time travel, y'all. There's time travel they don't want you to know about. You understand? That's why they got the merit. Listen, time travel they don't want you to know about. You could just cross right over. And there you go. More proof that God, everything that God did in the book of Genesis is still here today. So when we go and search this, right, let's go to Google. Let's go to Google.
There you have it. Apparently, Africa is next door to Arizona and the Grand Canyon. Mind blown right there. Mind fucking blown.
How long does it take to walk the Grand Canyon or, hike? Okay, now check this out. This is where they try to get tricky on you because they know that people are going to start to research it. Now, God stopped time, y'all. Because to Pharaoh them, it was dark. Night. But to the Israelites, it was light. Just like if you're in Texas and it's light right in your backyard, in Afirica, it'll be dark. So, many will ask us the time it will take to complete a rim-to-rim hike, especially hikers that plan on taking it on in one day. That's your key phrase right there, y'all. He put the cloud in between the Israelites and the mixed multitude and Pharaoh, giving them a day's head start. How long does it take to walk the Grand Canyon? About a full day. Now look, if you're a professional hiker, it'll take you about 12 to 15 hours. But if you just people with children, people with cattle, people with all this stuff, you carrying stuff, you get tired, let me just take a little breathe, right? You're tired. It's a 4 days journey. Okay? That's why it'll take more than 12 to 15 hours to get through it. For them, it took a little bit more. Okay? This is where they messed up at. We got them again, y'all. We got them again. We got these jokers again. Let's look at more information on this. There were Egyptian artifacts found in the Grand Canyon. So what y'all gonna tell us that the Egyptian artifacts blew over here from Africa too?
Egyptian artifacts found in the Grand Canyon. There you fucking have it.
Uh-oh. Hello? Anybody? Why they got pyramids over here? Why they got pyramids down about Arizona? Why they have enough stuff in the Grand Canyon to make a city? Didn't they tell you that Pharaoh armed all his chariots, got all his chariots and stuff together? Didn't the word tell you that? So it's a lot of stuff that got swallowed up. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. A lot of stuff. So, what you gonna tell us? So let's get the receipts on that because people, oh yeah, you live in a world where people don't believe in it. Believing is sin. That's what they say. Believing is sin.
Also, another theory. We are currently living on Egypt. Stay tuned for this.
This video will prove that America today is in fact Egypt. And just like Egypt too. Now you may be wondering, why do I have a map of Egypt open right here, as you can see? Take a good look at Egypt, today's modern Egypt. What do you see? What is that giant river that flows down Egypt and is said to be the cradle of civilization? what gives Africa and mostly all of Egypt life, the Nile River. And as you can see, it flows all the way down. All the way down. And you see, much of civilization started with this river, as all these cities are all based around the river, including Thebes. But what else do you see? On this river, you see that about 30% of the land is separated to the east and about 60 or 70% to the west of the river. Now, what else do you see on this river? You see a city called Memphis. And if I zoom in a little bit, it's just south of Cairo, Memphis, right here.
SWW fun fact, I was in Memphis, Tennessee at the pyramid for Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis. Fun fact for you.
Where else have I heard that before? Let's keep going. Okay, so if we go here, what is one of the longest rivers in America? Not the longest, but one of them. The Mississippi. Wow, just like the Nile for Egypt. And let's see if I can get a bigger map here. Wow, about 30% of the land is east of this river, and about the rest of the 60 is west. Just like Egypt. 30% over here, 60% over there. It's no different. But wait, you see this long river that gives America much life and substance? Just like the Nile in Egypt? What city do you see on this river that matches this one? Right here. Memphis. Where else have I seen Memphis before?
Oh my God. So that would make us closer to the Middle East. No wonder the USA has the most oil right now.
Oh yeah, Memphis, Tennessee, right here. Wow, Memphis right there on the Mississippi River. Just like Memphis, Egypt on the Nile River. Is that a coincidence? No, that cannot be a coincidence. But you want to know what else? What else is so interesting about this? Is that here is Giza, which is very close to Memphis. And as you can see, here's the pyramids of Giza, here's the Sphinx, and all of ancient Egypt, as they like to call it, the cradle of civilization. Is there a pyramid in Memphis, Tennessee? Yes, there is, right here. And look, it's right off the water. Look, it's right off the Mississippi River, right there. There it is, there you see it. You see a pyramid right here in Memphis, in the Mississippi right here. Just like you see the ancient pyramids right here, right close, right next to the Nile River. And the city that's on the Nile called Memphis, in Africa's longest river, the river that gave civilization, just like the river that gives America civilization right here, the Mississippi. And you see Memphis right there on that river. Wow, is that a coincidence? Doesn't look like it. So it looks like to me that, in fact, America is ancient Egypt all over again, because I see a pyramid right here in America today. But that's not all.
We're just getting started. We're just getting fucking started. Purchase Swill, Core 45 malt liquor. Absolutely refreshing and fucking delicious. You wonder why everybody wants to come to America. Greatest country on the flat earth. I mean, apparently it could be Egypt. Could be the Holy Land. Could be everything that's great on the flat earth. I mean, we got delicious malt liquor. Delicious fast food right down the road. Chevrolet cars. I mean, a Corvette. Best fucking car ever mass produced on the flat earth. God, we are so fucking great. Purchase will. I mean, look at Canada. Up in Canada, you gotta pay like $8 for a 40 ounce of malt liquor. Here in America, or Egypt, or the Holy Land, we pay $2.50 to enjoy the nectar of the gods. God, we are so great. 445 malt liquor, absolutely refreshing and fucking delicious. Left none of your fucking foam dwarf. Fuck you too, Fat Reggie. Straight to malt liquor hell, Reginald. That's for disrespecting American malt liquor, Egyptian malt liquor, the holy grail of malt liquor. God, it all comes together, Big Bear. Never disrespect the icons. Fuck you, Fat Reggie.